Best places to visit in Greece. Whether you're interested in losing yourself in the culture or just need to find a place to lay your head, the islands of Greece offer an array of accommodation options. From luxury hotels on beachfront locations to charming family-run rentals and quaint bed and breakfasts, there's something for every type of traveler. Whether you're looking for a mountain retreat or a relaxing island getaway, there is some truly beautiful accommodation available in Greece. If you're looking for a luxury hotel with all the amenities, look no further than Santorini. Situated on the caldera of an active volcano, the views from this island are absolutely stunning, and the accommodations are no different. Choose from deluxe villas with private pools to luxurious 5-star resorts with everything from cafes and restaurants to golf courses and spas on location. While these options may be out of reach for many travelers, it is still possible to find a great place to stay in Santorini with more moderate prices. Traveling doesn't have to mean breaking the bank. Greece has a number of affordable places to stay as well. The small island of Alonissos features many small hotels and guest houses that boast breathtaking views at prices that won't leave you broke. The Greek islands offer the moon and back and are in a class all their own. When it comes to destinations boasting ancient ruins, whitewashed villages, sunny beaches, tasty cuisine, and friendly atmosphere, it's hard to beat Greece. From the capital of Athens and its iconic Parthenon to the ruins of Delphi and the monastery of Meteora, there is a scenery worthy of the gods all over. 10. Cape Sounion. Cape Sounion is best known as the site of the ruins of the ancient Greek temple of Poseidon, the god of the sea. Excavations began in 1873 and have unearthed a large number of statues and architectural pieces. The remains are perched on the headland, surrounded on 3 sides by the sea. It has become a popular day excursion for tourists from Athens and is a great sunset viewing point over the Aegean Sea. 9. Thessaloniki. Thessaloniki is a vibrant city. It's the perfect place to live, work, and play. The city has something for everyone, and it's really easy to get around. Thessaloniki is Greece's second largest city and the capital city of the Macedonian region of northern Greece. Lively festivals, social events, and a buzzing nightlife make this city the cultural capital of Greece. Tinos is an island in Greece with some of the most beautiful beaches in the world and magnificent monasteries, churches, chapels, and museums. Tinos is also home to about 2,000 people, and it has 2 towns: Hora, the upper town with shops, hotels, cafes, and bars, and Kambos, the lower town, with a post office, bank, pharmacy, and 2 small supermarkets. So if you're looking for a place to relax in harmony with nature, then Tinos Island is definitely the best choice for your holidays. 8. Zagori. The Vikos Gorge is one of the most popular destinations in Zagori. The gorge is a narrow 10-kilometer-long valley which was formed by the Voidomatis River. It's mostly visited by hikers who can start their walk from Pipi or Kato Climbs and end up at either Agios Dimitrios or Agios Nikolas. But it's also possible to walk the entire route, which takes about 5 hours. You start off at the river banks and then gradually hike up to an altitude of 1,200 meters before descending again. The beautiful gorge is a protected national park and is home to plenty of wildlife, including brown bears, wolves, deer, and foxes. The flora is equally impressive, with many species of flowers growing wild along the walking paths that lead you through the forest. 7. Halkidiki. In the northwest corner of Greece, Halkidiki is a mountainous peninsula with white beaches and dense forest. The peninsula's name translates to Beautiful Peninsula, which is also reflected in the names of its 3 main peninsulas, Cassandra, Synthonia, and Athos. The northwesternmost peninsula, Cassandra, is closest to Thessaloniki. the capital city of northern Greece. It's home to many hotels and resorts that cater mainly to Greek tourists on holiday and Eastern Europeans living in the country. Besides these large tourist facilities, the region is dotted with villages and small towns that preserve the local flavor. Halkidiki's two other peninsulas are Sithonia and Athos. Sithonia stretches to the east at the border between Greece and Bulgaria. It has many unspoiled beaches and camping grounds, as well as several protected natural reserves. As its name suggests, Sithonia's scenery is dominated by rocky hills or spur-like formations called sakistra. These natural formations can be found in various places around Halkidiki, but they're most prevalent in Sithonia. 6. Peloponnese. Peloponnese is a land of myth, legend, and history. The region's history can be traced back to the Mycenaean period, when it was called the Argolid and contained the legendary city of Mycenae. The area continued to be dominated by various empires until the Romans took control and renamed it Morea after its resemblance to a mulberry leaf. A war between Venice and Genoa over Peloponnese began in 1405, and eventually Venice won. After Venice lost its independence, Mehmet II took control of Peloponnese in 1460. Following his death, his son ruled as Ottoman emperor for 6 months before being overthrown. From there, Peloponnese became part of the Republic of Venice again until 1540. Peloponnese remained under Turkish rule until 1821, when Greece declared their independence from the Ottoman Empire during the Greek War of Independence. In 1827, after a period of French rule, Peloponnese fell under British protection until 1864, when it became part of independent Greece. The entire peninsula is fabled for its beauty and rich culture. It has been home to some of history's most influential figures, such as Plato and Homer. 5. Delphi. Delphi is one of the largest and most important archaeological sites in Greece. It was once a sacred place dedicated to the god Apollo, where pilgrims came to ask questions of the Oracle of Delphi, who was generally a woman chosen by a priestess from the local area. Today, it's possible to visit amazing ancient structures and ruins at Delphi, including the Temple of Apollo, the theater, and the Hippodrome, where competitions were held during the Pythian Games, which were held every 4 years. Delphi is located at an altitude of more than 500 meters on top of Mount Parnassus. It is located about 20 kilometers away from Karditsa, which is the capital city of the Thessaly region. Delphi is about 180 kilometers from Athens and about 2 hours and 45 minutes distance by car. The archaeological site of Delphi is spread over an area of about 50 hectares, and it has been divided into 3 zones: East, Central, and West. East Zone, also known as Lower Delphi, lies at an altitude of 590 meters above sea level and consists mainly of archaeological remains such as houses, workshops, temples, and sanctuaries. Central Zone, or Middle Delphi, is at an altitude of 615 meters above sea level, consists mainly. 4. Meteora. Located in the heart of Greece, Meteora is a vast region on the mainland that's made up of several regions. The 2 most popular are the Thessalian Plain and the Pindus Mountains. The plain is dominated by vast fields of corn and rice, while the mountains are covered in forest, giving them a wetter climate than the rest of the region. Meteora was named for its spectacular rock formations. In fact, the name translates to suspended in the air or in the heavens above. This aptly describes how some of these massive peaks rise 1,200 feet or 366 meters into the air. The towers are composed of sandstone and conglomerate rock formed by sediment washed down from nearby mountains. However, erosion has worn away at these formations to create thousands of pinnacles and spires that look like giant organ pipes or stalagmites. 3. Crete. Crete has a reputation as a party island, but also has a quiet, peaceful side. The pace of life is slower here than on many other Greek islands, and many of the villages are clustered around small squares where locals sit outside at cafes and watch the world go by. Metropolitan Heraklion's harbor is busy with ferries and yachts, but it's backed by an old Venetian fortress and surrounded by swaths of green. The city center is full of shopping streets and churches dating back to the Byzantine era. It's surrounded by suburbs that offer more character than the typical urban sprawl found in other parts of Greece. From the capital, you can visit one of Crete's hundreds of beaches or head inland to experience the island's rugged mountains and picturesque countryside. The legendary ruins at Knossos are a major draw here, as well as several spectacular archaeological sites spread out around the island. 2. Athens. For years, Athens has been considered one of the best cities in the world. A cosmopolitan and vibrant city, Athens is a unique mix of history and culture. The city of Athens is divided into several areas, named after their respective neighborhoods: Plaka, Monastiraki, Syntagma, Ammonoia Square, and Thessaloniki. Plaka and Monastiraki are the most popular tourist areas and the busiest ones. Both are filled with restaurants, shops, and cafes and offer a lively nightlife. Syntagma is known as the political center of Athens since it houses some government buildings such as the Parliament House, the Presidential Mansion, and the National Garden. Ammonoia Square is located near Syntagma Square and is home to a metro station of the same name. It is known for its colorful open-air market that sells souvenirs and traditional crafts from all over Greece. 1. Greek Islands. The Greek islands are all unique, but they also have many things in common, and they can be divided into several groups. The Cyclades, Dodecanese, and Ionian Islands. Sporades and the northeastern Aegean Islands are the most popular and well-known islands of Greece. You can start with any of these main islands, or you can begin with one of the smaller ones that are less known to tourists. Whichever part of Greece you choose as your vacation destination, there's something for everyone. From unspoiled beaches to mountains and snow-capped peaks, bustling cities to laid-back fishing villages. Cyclades. The Cyclades are an archipelago located south of Athens in the Aegean Sea and comprised of over 50 islands. Built upon hills that descend into bays and harbors, these stunning islands are dotted with charming villages surrounded by quaint terraces covered in olive trees. Rhodes is an island of great historical importance. It was an important center of scholarship during antiquity and the medieval period, and remains a popular tourist destination today. Rhodes is also one of the most popular cruise ship destinations in Greece. Tinos is a small island in the Cyclades group in Greece. The principal town, Tinos, is located on the west coast, where the only substantial beach is found. The town of Panormos occupies the remainder of the island, which is off-limits to tourists because of its many Byzantine monasteries. In addition to Greek tourism, which mostly comes from Athens and Crete, Tinos attracts many visitors from Germany and America.